Prepare for battle.
What the?
I won't go to so much.
Am I smiling?
I won't go to so much.
Trigger
I
happy.
won't go to so much. I won't go to so much.
I'll
逆行
pretend
逆行，
I
你上
didn't
你上，
enjoy
逆
this.
行逆行，你上你上。
30 seconds to battle.
逆行逆行，你上你上。
The battle begins.
不要凶嘛，我不是故意的。
Did that hurt? Dire's courier has been killed.
You have a lot of AoE.
First blood. First blood. Better yours than mine.
another to the tally. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The dusk is always ready for a Death and good are linked. Coin free.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You fought with such determination. You're not kidding.
Clean up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Boxy. That was a little juke to the side, Zayats. A bit quick
Radiant's
on the trigger
middle
finger.
tower is under attack.
Not only does he get away, he also gets back time to stack again with Crystal, so very happy Monkey King right now.
Got it.
And develops seeing Zai just take over this side of the map. Very hard for any of the other heroes to come on into this Radiant jungle. And at the same time, Liquid, they're farming up their own jungle. This net worth lead, if things don't change, expand.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
that is the
tower
one thing they
is
need
under
right now is to
attack.
give that space to Chrysalis, right? He's the lowest of the core, so like they're getting these stacks for him. They're giving him this safer spot up top, but Liquid are not letting up the pressure, keeping a lot of heroes up here and allowing the Broodmother to control that bottom half map by herself. Just trying to not get caught right now. That's a low level Nyx though.
Dire's courier
The
has been killed.
Courier heads right on in. Zai will still survive through that gank. Resolution in area, but they can't connect, can't find him.
Look what they're doing now in the Radiant Triangle.
Radiant's middle
They
tower
spot
is
that
under
big stack that was sitting here.
That's huge. Yeah, that was all built up. This was supposed to be how Chrysalis gets back into the game, and it's just not going to happen.
Rezo even kind of left that there for him too, right? Like he could like trample that down, but he doesn't really have the build necessarily to go for that at the moment anyway, I suppose, on Chrysalis, right? So perhaps it would have been better if someone else just grabbed it. Liquid very happy to see a triple stack though.
That one. And the status quo continues. Again, something happened to disrupt this at some point, but the Spike Carapace onto the Shrapnel, these shades of things to come later on in this game. Man was able to just push out that creep wave, having all three of the top now. Next couple of minutes here are rope up.
Rezo just charged all of the spiders. He just munched them all up right now. Very late pick in the draft again for the Primal Beast, right? Especially versus that Brood, but there's so many heroes now that can deal with this giant like well of spiders, right? You're banning out these Tangos, these Kunkas, they still grab a Monk King and a Primal Beast, so Zai just kind of has to live with the fact that your spiders aren't going to last that long. Spam right now. Letting him know if there's anyone dangerous in the area. Now, punching Puppy a little bit here. Now you can see, as Amar was talking about though, having that first spell versus the spiders kills the little ones right there. A bit of gold influx for position 5 never hurts.
Very good. Dropping him. Get just completely bullied too. As Zai still living in this level perfectly fine. Get in towards his hood. Some more of the fight items later. Grit content to just half of this. Trying to get into that Witchblade for the pain. Again, sort of question I have is at what point does it break down? Is it just around
Dire's
ulti
middle
timings?
tower is under attack.
That's the real question, right? Like, who wants to make the first move?
Modeling the regen. Boxy getting chased. A couple more punches. They have denied available, but can't get it. Instead, it's going to be Boxy going down in exchange for Zayat. So just a couple of heroes traded off.
Radiant's
Zai
top tower is
caught for a
under
moment with the
attack.
pulverize, but does manage to escape from there. Arcane Curse backs away.
Yeah, Chrysalis also rotating over for this. I mean, not that it's that much of a punish on a Monkey King, huh? He's like already back up top after TPing there, so Chrysalis well aware of how to abuse this hero, and I like the fact that
Jumped in. That blink was mighty aggressive, sir. Nisha felt some blood in the water. It was his own though.
Nisha, Nisha.
Brought down quick.
Radiant's middle tower is
that
under
looked like your
attack.
silencer was maybe level 6 or something there. You know, you're home for a save. Not the case quite yet. 13 minutes, and he just gets it now on Puppy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's another thing to always watch for these position 5 silencers, right? Is like trying to get that early buyback.
Yeah.
Because like you never know, right?
Radiant's middle
Die
tower
first in the
is
fight,
under
obviously, if you
attack.
just get the buyback and the ulti can turn
Dire's
everything
top
when they're trying to
tower
target
is
you.
under attack.
Let's
Radiant's
get
top
out of this now.
tower
Mickey,
is
he
under
turned up. Playing Tumbler's toy, went for a spell, pumping down low, gonna get Waters punched to death. The buyback.
There it is.
And the global. They need to get out with the rest of them. They will bring down one. Mickey to fall, but Tumbleman also goes down. Nisha was right on top of him, trying to finish him off. A couple more hits, and it is gonna be enough. But still, big win after dive. After dive, it goes out.
See? That's why you play 5 silencer.
Yeah.
Because they dive and they kill you, and it's okay. It's alright, guys. I'll just buy that global. It's fine. Ends up net positive for him as well, as you can see on the recap. Earned himself a solid 79 gold for throwing away his life. What a gamer.
Plays. Or once everybody from Secret shows up, they immediately are able to find the Tumble Man on that back line with Nisha. Heads him up.
Yeah, no way to escape as well, right? Rezo just gets the claws on you and you're just dead. Mid lane as well back in the game, though. Puppey, well, you know, there's one downside to that whole, you know, buyback thing. So dying again right after. Not so great.
Gone for a while. Foxy. Separate from Chrysalis there. Put on all of their cord.
Dire's top tower
Has
is
been
under
a
attack.
step back. Direction of Nikkei. Blink dagger done. We'll see if making moves around the map. Doing up that Aghanim sector.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
The gap isn't that large in terms of the cores, right? There's a pretty
Radiant's
substantial
middle
gap between
tower
all the
is
cores
under
and the
attack.
supports in this game, which is something that particularly Liquid usually doesn't really have, right? Like they tend to have their supports pretty close to their three, but
Toss back, Macro Pyre, Zayat's on mid-game, Rezo dropping low, is gonna die. Nisha hanging out in that Macro Pyre too. Good Boundless Strike to chase down Mickey, trying to survive, but he's gonna die in the tunnel man. Can't get there in time to help out for this fight. If it continues a little bit longer, they might be able to make something happen though. Turns now onto the Monkey King, Puppey goes down, dead for 25, Chrysalis still trying to escape.
nice pass.
Zai chasing.
Dire's top tower.
Right on top to slow down the Monkey King. This would be such a huge kill if they could bring down Chrysalis, and they will. Liquid. This dive bears fruit.
Yeah, Chrysalis is feeling that pressure. You know, he was the lowest in the course for a while. He's starting to catch up, and the way he's been trying to catch him in these fights has been TPing in every time. It's like a secondary ultimate on this hero because he can farm anywhere on the map. He TPs in. He wants to get that fight with a Boundless Strike, but the punish is there from Liquid. They're ready for that attempt.
Foxy runs down to Zayats. Can they find more? Mickey, he's got his Blink Dagger. Nisha right up on the high ground, jumps in. Abba interrupted the toss, but the global. Boxy caught a couple more punches, but they're not quite getting
Matu's coming.
Matu, a couple more hits. He gets away. Resolution being chased by Mickey, so a trade so far. Support for support. Another round of Avalanche, but they can't get him.
Yeah, there's no toss
That's
target.
out of there.
The crawl away there in that Primal Beast, but Liquid's starting to take a bit of a lead here as they get some map control. They're going to grab that next rune, and it just puts Matu faster back to farming.
Right. God, all these early stats too with the Mask of Madness done. He does a ton of damage if left alone in battles.
And he's just so involved too, right? Like he's got so many frontliners in these drafts. Even like everyone can just be ahead of him. They play the Vanguard. They have this full bodies up ahead, just like last game as Secret were playing it. And there's a good reason why this hero's been so popular.
Where they decide to go next on Secret.
Dire are scanning.
Track force still looking pretty good. Likewise, as you mentioned. Die, pressuring down bottom. Rezo, Onslaught, Chase. Wants to find one, and Sani is there with the dual breath.
Careful.
Ice Path, a little bit off the mark. Eventually walks into a Puppey. Gets turned onto now, and with Matu there, has to immediately run away.
They also snowballed Nisha mid here. Boxy went in for this.
Foxy in very far, can't get a deny, so Secret.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower
Clean up that
is under
tusk.
attack.
I think it was Zayat's being in proximity that Mickey didn't want to jump in and go for a play. I think he was worried about a Carapace right there. So Boxy kind of got shoved off there.
Again. Head up top. Good head down bottom. They can get any extra pressure. Towers. Mid has already been claimed. Onslaught in. Zai runs into him after killing those spiders. A Tumbaman nearby. It's two.
Yeah, Liquid have seen that there are several heroes up top. They spawned the Queen of Pain on the ward, so they're all starting to rotate their way down to Zai, just pressuring this in, trying to get towards this tower. They also have a ward helping to cover their current positioning near the stairs. Mickey's going to go stand over there, keep an eye on any potential smokes that could come through, and just grab any heroes that come up the staircase. So there's a pretty safe tower pressure right now, and they don't really have an alternative here for Team Secret. Like, it's not like they're able to like pressure top right now. I mean, Chris is trying to go to the wave right now, but they take this tower down extremely fast with Broodmother and Sniper.
Dire's middle
Right,
tower
and you think
is
about
under
last
attack.
game and what we saw, that
Radiant's
Beastmaster
bottom
draft, the
tower
ability
is
to
under
not
attack.
just take the objectives of the towers, but also head on into the Roche pit. You can't really do that with the Secret lineup. Much more difficult.
They've also struggled a lot more this game to get their vision down, and that's something that Liquid have in spades. They see all of this.
Find one, Mickey just a little bit late on it. Puppey not caught by the shard. Zai wants to chase. They're going into danger zone though. Avalanche, toss, punch, dead. No buyback this time around. Mickey, he's gonna get chased. The toss, the impale. Needs to delay this a little bit longer to get the stun onto the Queen of Pain, but Mickey, he's gone. Nisha tries to survive. No! That's killed off. Zai right on top with those spiderlings. And Chrysalis.
Yeah, careful.
King has to be careful. Final tally ends up being a 2-for-1.
Chrysalis.
Oh, dude. This guy's crazy. He gets caught suddenly. I mean, does have the BKB, I guess.
Play there. I mean, it all started this game so different too, right? Because they're coming into this area having all this vision for Team Liquid. There was an opportunity to maybe grab Nisha right off the start. He was to a ward, but they didn't quite get it. They didn't get to really abuse the invis that was on Mickey either. And grabbing Puppey at the start, sure, there's no buyback, but I mean, at least they're able to get Nisha right after there too. But didn't really feel like the biggest win that maybe I was expecting from Liquid, considering how much setup and prep it felt like they had for the moment.
Yeah, it's rough. Comfortable playing around this board, but Liquid's gonna run right up to the high ground. They find one, Puppey dead. Back against, they can't go for the global. They drop down the ice path, connects onto two. Stun there, Nisha Warwick punch, dropping low, but gets away. Tiny has already died in exchange for the silencer. It's not enough from Liquid. They weren't able to claim any other kills there. Zayats gets hit by the assassinate, and a TP from Tusk. Boxy trying to chase this guy, but can't quite find him.
It's a long time till he's been dead again, though.
Yeah, that's true. In the meantime, they're going on in towards that Roche pit, it looks like. So Boxy will head over, use the tag team to help them claim this one. As Liquid wanting to get an objective after they push Secret away from that high ground.
They're doing a great job of targeting Puppey instantly in the fights. You have to give them a lot of credit for that, but it is very costly. You said last time, right? Like, they're losing chorus for it every time, but they are getting the map control, and now they're getting that victory off the map by going in here for the Roche. Grab that Aegis, and they're going to put that right on the Matu. So just in case they get to that backline, obviously they have the Queen of Pain, they have this Monkey King with the BKB. There is a concern that he's going to get back there in an unstoppable way. So protecting Matu for a potential second life in these fights.
Roche being given up, it did also give a lot of time for Secret their farm going, and you're getting closer to this KB on Nisha. Item timings can be very strong from Secret. Talked about the potential for late game scaling to get out of this monkey game list. Over 2,000 games played on the hero. Only knows his limits. We'll have to watch and see. After the tier 2 tower's already been taken, there's really not much for Liquid to get here on the bottom side of the map.
Just grabbing that farm, trying to stack Matu up just a little bit higher. Obviously, we heard our panelists there, ATF and Tiger, talking about this idea of like the semi-cores, right? Like the Monkey King, the Queen of Pain, the Primal Beast, they're all very capable of fighting at this point in the game. But they're also fairly capable in terms of like their scaling and the options they have. Obviously, the Monkey King being one of the best hard carries going late. So Liquid are much more all-in on the sniper.
That was not the global he was hoping it was going to be. As he drops immediately and global down with Aegis in hand, this is Liquid's time to party.
Feels like he's been working on this this first item forever. Like had the Ghost Scepter queued up almost immediately in this game, but just keeps going down and wants to hold that potential goal for the buyback as well, I'm sure.
Moving up, Nisha found ice path there. Nisha going to die. Mickey finds that target.
That ward.
That was huge.
Yeah, doing so much work for them. Obviously, Secret feeling kind of safe in the area because he has his own wards nearby. Relying on these again from Team Secret, sort of cutting off that part of the map, giving that vision across the line there to try and give Nisha the capability to go up there and farm, but punished, dying there again on the Queen of Pain, a hero that really struggles when you've died 5 times in a game.
And you can see now that this pressure that's being mounted, Matumbo Man is still standing up front and center with not that many heroes behind him. The rest of the team spread out across the map, but they're going to continue this movement. Not willing to back out. They want to push this advantage as much as possible right now. Foxy's still not at that Blink Dagger, but you can see Liquid. It's a small lead, but it might start growing over these next couple minutes unless they do something different.
They just ice sharded Insanely to the high ground there. That's pretty cool. Then forced it back down after there to check for some wards. So the positioning's been great from Liquid as well. They are ensuring that this Tusk and this Jakiro are in between where they assume the heroes of Team Secret are and Matu, right? Like you don't tend to think of these range supports necessarily as playing that, but that's one of the benefits of being a Jakiro. Also having that Force Staff. There's the Force Staff there on Matu. We're stacking up Force Staffs once again because they just get more and more powerful for everyone that you have. And they've still been working on Boxy's Blink for a very long time, though. That is one unusual part, I guess, in terms of this being a Liquid game, right? Like that, Boxy being the lowest on the net worth is not usually something that you see.
Right.
Dire's bottom tower is under
1,000
attack.
gold separating these two teams. Boxy hunting there. Can't connect with Resolution, it looks like, as he will
Radiant's top
onslaught
tower
away.
has fallen.
While in the meantime, just the Resso, so or into
Dire's
this like
bottom
big
tower is under attack.
burst of damage
Dire's
coming from this
structures
lineup,
are
it looks like.
fortified.
Zai's gonna send those spiders all across the map.
Yeah, I will say, you know, as a parent here, I think Zai's, you know, children probably
Dire's bottom tower
not the biggest
has
fans.
fallen.
I feel like a lot of them have been dying, just being tossed asunder across the map. But how about the fact that Zai hasn't died yet?
It's been crazy.
In a first phase Broodmother versus Queen of Pain, Monkey King, and a Primal Beast.
They were hunting him for so long. Insania, he is gonna go down though.
He's died a couple times.
Yeah, that's a classic. So to some extent playing his role. They're still grouped around up here, and in fact, Secret want to take the fight to them maybe now. With BKB done as well as that Wraith Pact. This could be a huge moment for them.
There's 50 seconds left on that Aegis, so there's a bit of a window in terms of, you know, if they want to have a later fight, but this could also just be the, you know, you're down one hero, you're probably going to split up and farm, let's try and grab a kill.
Zai spots him immediately, needs to hide away, but there's nowhere to hide. You had to caster curse him, Trent. You talk about how he doesn't have any deaths, immediately goes down.
But it was impressive. One death's still pretty impressive, I gotta say.
That's fair. 25 minutes. It's Aegis expiring. Have to look to that next round before they go for another big fight. This next Roche is going to be huge.
Yeah, that's a great feeling for Secret. I mean, you gave up that Aegis, but you're the ones who are getting out on the map. You're grabbing a couple of kills, getting your cores out a little bit further. It was a lot of smoking up together and running around, so it's not going to have the biggest impact on the overall net worth, but at least it's keeping you a little bit closer in this game than just like sitting back and hiding in the fog, right? If there's anything they need to do right now, it's definitely vision. You look at it on this map right now, they cannot see a damn thing. That seems Secret, and this is something that you're trying to get that vision from Zai. It's much more reliant on the Nyx Assassin in this game because they don't have the Beastmaster to try and help prop up that vision game.
Likewise for Liquid to get some vision down themselves. It's mainly been by virtue of those spiders that have been lost out. But man, Daedalus done next. Atama Man not concerned about a BKB. He's like, I have one job. If I'm not
Dire's
punching
top
people,
tower
we're
is
losing
under
this
attack.
game.
Dire are scanning.
It's a good strat.
Of course, a couple of these different heroes that have avenues to get on top of them, whether it's that blink from the Queen of Pain, the Nyx Assassin, Monkey King jumping on him from out of the tree.
Dire's
Has to
top
do a
tower
great job
is
of
under
protecting
attack.
the sniper with the rest of the Liquid lineup.
They were so close to just spawning a invisible Nyx Assassin running through there. Just came through with the Ob Sentry combo now there. But I saw some circles on the map there from Rezo. Seems to have a great idea of where Liquid are playing.
And down bottom, Insania's there. They've got the jump right at the start. Find themselves two with the spike carpets. Will it be enough global to interrupt? And they get the control onto this Tusk. Can they find any more? Zai, he can only look on. Mickey has to run away. Crystal is still right on top. The BKB wearing off soon. Insania's there. He can't stop him. Still BKB runs away. Mickey getting that separation from Crystal. He goes down. But Tumbleman needs to survive. Needs to do the damage. A couple more hits. He's surviving through it. Like a little sniper that good. As Rezo tries to clean it up, but Mickey comes in, takes him down. Zion, the last one in the fight, left alive. Liquid. They did it to him.
That was a frightening fight of positioning there. He had to force staff into the Wukong's command to survive. And then so he has to that moment. Or things can turn so bad for Liquid. But they grab the kills, they turn, they eventually get Matu. But the cost was high as they now go to the high ground with the spiders in tow.
And trying to clean up these buildings. I mean, Puppy has to hold off on this one, but Mickey, if he's left alone with these spiders to take down this tower, it's an easy movement into the racks. Obviously, you have the sniper left alive. This building is gone, but Mickey, I mean, he's in a little bit of trouble there. Tries to TP out. He's going to be fine. They get a tier 3 tower, a substantial gold lead. Take a look at this replay here.
And the way that started too, the blink in with the Carapace there. Excellent play, layered on top of the global. And Mickey held his BKB for after, so he's able to get involved in this fight, start tossing out some of these big spells. Espresso just like runs wild through this. But this was the big part, right? The Wukong's comes out, and they actually get on Matu with the Primal Beast. That was pretty scary on left-hand side, but then he's in, they get Chrysalis. Mickey barely surviving as well. And he's able to help turn that fight around there, as they have no choice but to fully focus on Matu.
Right, and barely able to come on in the clutch here. I mean, again, we talked about it. No BKB on the sniper, which means he just has to keep clicking. And he was able to do enough damage before he died to make it work. Now has that Elven Tunic. Toe 2. Yeah, they're smoked. They're right on top of all these spiders. And Liquid are going to be aware of this. Still 2 minutes till Roche is capable of respawning. A relatively long timer on that.
Oh, that's the real one, yeah. Come on back up, so. They'll take the area, but they're not going to get the reward for a very long time here as Boxy continues to just play around this off-centric combo, looking for anyone running through that mid lane. Obviously, at this point in the game, this is where the danger tends to be, right? These mid-lane waves. So you want to just like nuke it and get out as fast as possible. You don't want to be caught on there.
Under attack. Dire's structures
Tier
are
2
fortified.
tower gets hit a couple of times by Secret, immediately flipped. Out wall, bottom, a constant thorn in their side.
Look how fast that's done.
There.
Under attack.
Spiders just rip it asunder.
That's
and
a
the pipe,
ranged Rax. That's just gone.
yeah, the pipe does it. And look at that.
Radiant's
Zai
bottom
gets the kill, keeps the
Dire's
pressure on.
top
They need to deal with this. If
tower.
Puppey shows for that long, or Nisha, this could be an easy blow. But Zayat's there to interrupt too.
Just more and more TPs just keep coming. They're just like, wait, are they going to stay around here?
I mean, they're sticking around. This
Smoke out.
don't go for it. They're not going to stick the whole time.
And look at the line drawn instantly, immediately towards that pit.
50 seconds until Roche is back up, though. We get there before it's up. And Secret, will they decide to go out and fight them?
This is one of those big macro plays you're going to see a lot in Dota, if you're new to the game, is that pressuring that bottom tower to pull them away from that Roche pit. Now Liquid want to take that territory. They want that vision here to have the good fight around the Roche pit.
And now they have the good fight. And Mickey, he finds the good pickoff. Boxy, can they bring him down in time? Resolution so low. And Chrysalis on the back. Where's the Tubman? He's not there to help him yet. He wants a target to grab. Can they do it? Chase, Nisha finds him, gets the kill. Mickey, he's got to get out of there. EKB wants to run, nowhere to go though. The bash is out. Nisha will manage to survive. Secret, they win that fight off of that global.
Such a necessary fight for Team Secret right now. Grabbing Matu, the perfect way to start off this fight. It's the one thing that can't happen for Team Liquid. And so much of it was committed on this Primal Beast right at the start, but he's able to get off the DKB.
Oh, game. Had to take a second to process what just happened there. Zai is going to run away.
I think Liquid might be feeling the same way here. Is obviously they didn't commit for the instant buyback on the sniper. That means he really doesn't want to do it now, and they're going to start moving in towards that pit. Liquid, they have some vision around here. They do end up scanning near their high ground to see if there's any smoked heroes coming by, but might be time to go for a little bit of a risky play here.
Yeah, got to be careful. We're watching this replay, but in the game, they have the ice pad down, have good vision. Boxy, he's right away caught and killed. Does have buyback still. Matumba Man, they're so close, and Roche is actually low enough. Zayat finds Insania, but they can't get him. Fine enough time for the rest of the team to show back up. Buyback is there from the Tusk. Matumba Man tries to show Mickey.
Nisha.
Damage gets the blink away. He's still so low and doesn't have a way to dodge this, but Nisha survives. 70 HP. I don't quite have it. Insania's now dead. Matumba Man, oh, he's in Death Valley. Chrysalis right on top, needs to get away. Foxy there for the punch. Matumba Man, though, he survived through it all. Liquid, they did it. They actually did it.
All the delays coming in from the supports. They kick them out of the Roche pit. They force a secondary fight. Nisha forced all the way back home as well. Now they're in there. They're grabbing Roche. They can't get back here in time.
Oh, and another Aegis claimed by this sniper in the midst of chaos when everything is at its most crazy. That's when it feels like Liquid somehow managed to make the best happen.
Secret, I mean, that one dream fight where they managed to get Matu right at the start, that's what they needed in that Radiant high ground there, but now he's got himself the concussive grenade there with a shard, so a little bit extra help there.
Look at that. Hex done on the Broodmother now. Obviously, Secret still have incredible team fight, but they need all their heroes to be back up. Chrysalis alive in 15 seconds, while Liquid, they want to try and claim these buildings now. Okay, does have that Aghanim Scepter done. Zone back for a moment. I mean, it's still so hard to go high ground here. Enchanted Quiver picked up as they are another big creep wave coming in through top. I'm curious if Liquid even want to try and push it that hard here, if they feel comfortable going into the later stages.
Yeah, it's a bit of a, again, a tough one to go high ground here. You really don't want to be stuck inside of Wukong's command. Just get botched down here.
At least wait for the BKB, right?
Yes, he has actually fully purchased it now on Matu, so certainly much more capable of engaging and putting himself in slightly riskier positions, like hitting a tower. If you're Team Secret, though, I mean, he's still the #1 target, right? Obviously, with the Aegis, there are some questions to that. Maybe you can try and just disable him and try and pick off someone else like Mickey, but he's got that BKB, and Poppy, there's so much pressure on him as the silencer. Like, when do you actually pop the salty, right? You try and go for an offensive play.
They find it. Chrysalis immediately there with the BKB, gets the Force Staff away, gets Matu out, but the Pulverize is there. So round one, oh, actually, he doesn't even go down! They keep him alive, he does finally fall to the Sonic Wave, but they needed that for that second life.
He never popped the BKB though. He did hold it that whole time. Get the concussive grenade, drew it out a little bit further, and losing Chrysalis is huge.
That was so enormous for Liquid, and taking this tier 3 tower now, going on to the high ground. Secret, I don't know if they have enough left in the tank. They're going to smoke up with everybody. They gotta find it. The big stun is there. The big interrupt. Resolution trying to kill him up, and it's snowball. Boxy was there. Zion now turned upon, but Tumba Man ready to clink them all down. Resolution trying to escape, but there is no escape. Matu is here! Matu is strong!
Oh, Nisha tried to hold him back with a halberd. He was just there, stuck plinking away, helpless in his BKB, but it didn't matter. They didn't get enough done during that halberd, and now they've taken the high ground here. Moving towards that mid lane, Liquid looking to force a game 3 here in Singapore.
This would be huge for them. Again, such a dominant performance in Secret throughout this tournament in that game number 1. Liquid needing to get this to force it. They want to keep their hopes alive. Punches are out. The buyback is there from the Nyx Assassin. Jump in, Nisha trying to force them back. And without those BKBs, they needed a second at least to reset. Liquid still no Aegis in hand. There's 40 seconds on the BKB for Sniper.
All the buildings have been crumbling though. It's just now 2 melee barracks remaining. Oh, sorry, 1 melee, 1 ranged even. Worst case scenario here for Team Secret. Zai gonna have that constant spider's pressure.
You know what's interesting though is that in so many of these games, we've seen some of these teams that have fallen behind really early in multiple racks, and it still comes down to needing to win a team fight. If Secret can keep winning those, could be their recipe for success. But right now, at least Liquid in a firm control of this game.
Yes, many of the players on this Liquid roster are, you know, no strangers to mega creep games. They know it does not necessarily mean the end.
Have to wait. It does indeed happen this time. Another minute or so until the next round of those neutrals are coming up. Looking at it, I think actually they don't even have all of their neutrals yet. On Team Secret, they haven't been able to get out for the tier 4 or even the tier 3s.
Yeah, when they do get it on the map right now, it's mostly been just to battle. It's to fight, right? And then like the second the fight ends, it feels like whatever the prize was after, be it Roche or to a tier 2 to defend there. There's not a lot of time for them to get on the map and actually farm up these neutrals.
Well, BKB's back off cooldown, and for Secret, that means they gotta be careful. A lot of spiders ready to run that range racks while Liquid is down bottom. And TP coming in, Zai sends the spiders with the pipe.
Gotta watch the halberd for Nisha. Gotta watch the blink stuns from Zayats. They can't even deal with the spiders. The spiders just take out. Oh, barely. Rezo has to charge through to kill the spiders on the top.
1-2.
He's splitting them up, splitting the defense.
It's so hard. How do you even find it? And there it is. The blink in. The BKB, but do they have enough to get out? Chrysalis, a good stun. Drops down the ring. They have the damage. Can he survive through the right clicks coming from a Tumbleman, though? That Sniper, he's just too strong. They take down that melee racks. Liquid wanting to get mega creeps.
Oh, the
finish
spiders.
this one off. And they're going to do it in style. Megas for Liquid. And Secret, it is a huge hill to climb to try and come back into this.
They have some of the heroes, though.
They do.
You know, they got the Monkey King. Got themselves a Queen of Pain. Some big pure damage swings. Certainly heroes that are known for being able to itemize in many different ways as well for certain situations. But it's an 18k lead, you know. Don't get it twisted. Liquid are in a very good spot right now.
See now. They find anybody on these wards here, hoping to catch somebody from Liquid slipping, but everybody out of vision, waiting for those ZKBs to come back up again, farming up that next set of neutrals. The power of this draft that Liquid has been able to assemble, incredibly good. It's game number 2, game 3. And I think right now, too, you gotta be watching for is like in any of these little illusion play moments, they have to go for this. They don't know that it's an illusion, obviously now they do, but if there's any chance for anybody to be caught off guard, it's
Feels like Zayats just has so much pressure on them as well. It's like the best initiation they've got right now. Oh my god! They got Matu in!
the whole teammate, but can it get him? Rezo, no friends nearby. He 2 is going to get brought down. All it takes is a couple of seconds. And with 3 dead, surely this will be the time for Liquid to close out this game.
They're looking to come in here. Chrysalis grabbing the wave in the mid, but of course there's creeps coming through the bottom as well.
They've got it all. They have a glyph, but Secret not even in the base to defend it. As Liquid trying to close this one out here. The buybacks are out. Resolution into this game, but Liquid, will they be concerned? Still a minute until Roche is even capable of respawning. They don't want to deal with that mess. They want to end this now. Global out, BKB disarm, runaway, Boxy there, snowball through, onto both, Nisha gone. Oh, he's our Liquid, they're cleaning up, they're taking him down, they're going to game 3. Matu's not done yet.
Oh, the Let's Go Liquid cheers have been very loud from this crowd as they've made their way through this lower bracket, and now one more time they're going.
But Liquid, will they be concerned? Still a minute until Roche is even capable of respawning. They don't want to deal with that mess. They want to end this now. Global out, BKB disarm, runaway, Boxy there, snowball through, onto both, Nisha gone. Oh, he's our Liquid, they're cleaning up, they're taking him down, they're going to game 3. Matu's not done yet.
Oh, the Let's Go Liquid cheers have been very loud from this crowd as they've made their way through this lower bracket, and now one more time they're going to a game 3. They're not done yet. Team Secret, now it's their turn to try and figure things out here and see what they want for game 3. This Team Liquid has turned a lot of fans here, I think.
We've got more than a few as we are looking again at how this is broken down. So much decided in the draft, so much decided also in the game, and the crowd here